Hey everybody, Corey from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. That's us. I am not smart enough, nor am I willing to learn how to put a graphic on the videos that I make. I'm really old and crotchety, and I just don't give a shit. Anyway, I'm gonna get straight to the point. If this is your first time on our YouTube channel, I really appreciate you checking out our stuff. And now I'm going to go ahead and try not to piss people off while talking about something that's probably gonna piss some people off. This is not a slight in any way against any one person, but I'm gonna talk about figure stands. I have a couple here. This one's from Small Joe's. It's sturdy in quality, and it's got some little feet on it so that it doesn't rock on the logo that they put on the bottom. And the peg, from what I understand, is slightly smaller than the original figure stand pegs, to account for the plastic shrinking over the last 30-40 years, so that you don't blow heels out. And then this one is just the generic one that came with one of the ones that came with my Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow set. And it's got the same size post on it that the Small Joe's ones have. I see this all the time. We all see this all the time. Someone sticks a figure on a stand, like a Duke and Tripwire and Zartan. They're all especially susceptible to this for some reason. And it just blows their heel off. Just it's gone, and now your figure is Lieutenant Dan, and you need to replace parts that are getting harder and harder to find because people keep sticking their figures on stands and blowing the heels out. Every time we see this pop up, there's a few people that say Small Joe's, and there's a lot more people that say buy stands from Ian Sanderson, who I am given to understand makes the best stands. And if you have to have stands, get them from Ian. This video is not. I'm not attacking Ian Sanderson or anyone else who makes stands and loves stands, but I hate stands. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Every time I see this question come up on Facebook, I cannot scream loud enough to stop using stands. And it's not just stop. I have a suggestion, and it's a good one, and it's probably the best one, and you can disagree with me if you want, and maybe you're right, but I am. It's blue tack. Poster tack, poster putty, blue tack, and there's like white version too that's not blue. But this stuff I have had upstairs in my display. My living room display has about 100 figures in it, and they're all on blue tack, and they have been for a couple of years. And I've never had a figure fall, and that's the big thing, right? So, because like they're supposed to keep them from falling over, the stands are, and most people probably don't have this problem, but it is a thing that can happen. And so here is Retro Stormy on Retro Stormy's stand, and here is Vintage Stormy on Vintage Stormy's blue tack, and that's the biggest issue for me with these things. Besides the heels blowing out, it is exactly this thing. If I need to reach into my display to change a figure, and I'm being as gentle and as careful as I possibly can, I'm still possibly gonna bump one of my figures, just like, oh, just reaching around and oh no, oh, I just accidentally knocked my Storm Shadow off, and now he fell 5 feet to the floor and broke his dick off, and maybe broke off a hand or cracked an arm or whatever. Like, these things are getting old. They can't stand getting dropped that far. And that's the danger with stands, is they just, like, it's super easy for them to get knocked over and for the figure to just, oh no, I knocked it over again. And versus the blue tack, like, just, oh, here we go. I'm just going to push him over. I'm going to tap on him. I'm going to, quit it. Hey, quit poking me. Quit poking me. Oh, he's not falling over. This Storm Shadow will not stand up to the same abuse. I can't push it. I can't. Anyway, that's the thing. That's the main reason why I think stands are a terrible idea, and why you should switch to blue tack. maybe it's not ever going to happen to you, but it's going to happen to somebody, and it could be you. It's never happened to me, but that's because I don't put my figures on stands. I put them on Blue Tack. So I hope that this video hasn't triggered you and made you too upset. I hope that maybe you'll decide that, oh, that's a good idea. Maybe I'm going to start doing that so that I can preserve my stuff for a little longer until eventually we're all dead and nobody cares about this stuff anymore and they're just Grandpa's old toys again and they start getting played with like they were supposed to in the first place, and then they're all broken and gone. Probably in the next 30 or 40 years. That's all I got, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Check out the rest of the content on our channel. There's some more, there's like a lot of unboxing videos. I have a lot of repair videos and other stuff like that. There's a lot of, hey, check out this cool thing if you haven't seen it before, or I'm just excited about the thing that I got. There's a lot of that stuff, and you can also see all the full episodes of our, most of the full episodes of our podcast, which you can also find, on iTunes and Google Podcasts and anywhere else that you find or listen to podcasts. I don't know any other sites besides iTunes and Google because, like I said, I'm too old to learn. And cracktasticplastic.com, Instagram, Twitter, all those things, like those, there's links to all of our social media at cracktasticplastic.com if you're interested in checking that stuff out and subscribing or joining. And if you like our channel and you want to subscribe to it, cool. Over and out.